And that's how we started it. Beautiful. Welcome, everybody,
There you
to
go.
episode
You're still counting?
22?
You're counting still?
I actually looked at the last episode that we uploaded. We haven't done a podcast since February 16th.
Whose fault is that?
Both of ours?
Shit.
I was about to say, I haven't exactly gotten a text from you going, yo, you want to do a podcast?
You haven't exactly sent me a text saying, yo, you want to do a podcast?
Fucking pull up my messages here right now and
You just did like 2 days ago or yesterday. That doesn't count.
No,
That doesn't count.
Yo, do you want to record a podcast tonight after movie night? Boom, easy.
Yeah, but then we did it.
And then you said,
time.
no, I gotta go suck Sean's dick.
I don't even know who Sean is. I had to do another podcast with him.
I do know who Sean is.
Not like that.
And I worked with him for like a year and a half.
No, you didn't.
The fuck? Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Okay, anyway, so today's episode is about video games.
Aren't they kind of supposed to be regardless? Isn't that kind of the premise of this channel?
Did I ask you to fucking speak? No. So today's episode is about video games. Alright? Bidjuh. Vidj. Yes, there you go. So I wanted to talk about E3 coming up, do our usual predictions and whatnots and funds, who's whatnots. It's whatnots twice in a row, but also just kind of look at the future gaming predictions, fun ideas, concepts, and how Corona has changed the gaming world.
To talk about Corona?
Well, I mean, we're still in a pandemic.
Nah, it's loosening up.
Yeah, like my ex. Get it?
That was already loose before you ever got there.
That was weak. That was a painful one. It got stuck halfway in there, and I was like, "No, get out! Fucking get out!" But so, no Sony. All right, no Sony at E3 this year.
I have a funny feeling that they're gonna do a summer state of play, and I think we're gonna get a lot of announcements out of them. However, we did already get some gameplay of
Horizon.
Was it West?
Like Beyond West or whatever the fuck they're calling it.
Banished West or some shit like that. Which I can't lie, I am still fully excited for it. But there you go, Forbidden West. I am so excited to go back into that world. But Sean and I were talking about it, and he was like, "Yeah, the game's great, but he didn't feel the need to go back into it." And he's like, the novelty of the big mechanical dinosaurs wore off for him. He's like, I'll get it eventually.
I have yet to finish playing Horizon Zero Dawn.
It's like everything else in your backlog.
Yeah, I've got the Aloy statue sitting right back there, and I started playing it, and I enjoyed it, but I just stopped. So, I'm very curious just because I don't know. I feel like Microsoft learned a lot last generation. Sony did things to them. And the Xbox One was still great, but first and foremost, in a world that's leaning a lot more heavily towards streaming and services, you cannot beat Game Pass.
No, you can't.
The value and worth of the Xbox Game Pass is just fucking through the roof.
I mean, hell, I've got it on my PC, my Xbox, everything intertwined, and it's awesome. I mean, like, I feel like Game Pass is just as important as Xbox Live now was when the 360 was out. Like, everyone had to have Xbox Live. You know what I mean? Where Sony had the free, oh yeah, PlayStation, whatever, blah blah blah, it's free. No one cared. Everyone paid the money for Xbox, Xbox Live. So I feel like that's kind of where it's starting to get to that point now, because Game Pass is just so awesome.
Oh yeah, and I mean, they're putting games worth a damn on. They're launching games with Game Pass, like Gears 5 day one on Game Pass. Download it for free.
And then, not to mention, the Bethesda back catalog is coming on. You have Morrowind I saw there the other day. Oh my god, And that's a big thing I want to talk about when we actually get to the press conference, because I have some thoughts on that.
I do too. But we'll get to that in a minute. I want to start with just a fun, random fucking topic, right? What is a game that you would love to see at E3 that you know is not going to be there? Whether the studio shut down, the franchise is officially dead, just a game that would fucking blow your mind to see.
Damn, you gotta put me on the spot there. That would like just blow my mind to see. My Dino Crisis remake, Capcom. My fucking Dino Crisis. Oh, actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna go back. Silent Hills, Konami.
Well, there's
Hills.
rumors that fucking Silent Hill's gonna come back. We'll see how that goes.
I'll believe it when I see it. I've been let down and hurt so many times.
Silent Hill's not even that great. You'll get over it.
Fuck. What?
I just have to say things for reactions to you. But mine is, and I know it's not going to happen. No. No, would you shut up and listen to me? Because you might actually agree with this one. I know it's not happening, A, because the last one came out like 12 fucking years ago. The studio is currently working on a new game. Like, we already have the confirmation, just not this game. But I would love to see Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas 3.
Would be pretty awesome.
Like, the Vegas games were just so fucking good, dude.
They were the forefront of like FPS,
third-person shooter. Yeah,
third-person shooters on Xbox. Because I remember like when you got your 360, the Vegas before Call of Duty really started taking off. Those were the games to have.
Oh yeah, my brother and I would play Terrorist Hunt for hours.
God, I don't want to. I've got it on the Xbox. I got them both.
I do too.
We might have to just go nostalgia sake and try it out.
Let's run through the campaigns on realistic.
No.
Yes.
No.
I'm tired of you pussing out on me.
I'm a non-consenting adult here saying no.
I heard you say yes,
no.
So we're going to run through the campaign on realistic. But I don't know why they haven't done it yet. Because, don't get me wrong, I fucking love Siege. And this new game coming out is like a Siege spin-off or whatever they're doing. But I'm just like,
whenever
why?
They decide to fucking come out with it.
Probably later this year.
I'll believe it when I see it.
They have to redo the name of the game, though, because it was Rainbow Six Quarantine. And they think it's in bad taste now because of...
No, Ubisoft, don't back down on it. It was there before the quarantine.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you fucking announced this like 2 years ago. You had the name.
Your dick was on the table beforehand, and you don't pull it off in times of need. You leave it there. You leave it fucking there, Ubisoft.
I agree.
Fucking quarantine.
It should be Rainbow Six Quarantine, but
I got way too excited for that.
I think they're juggling like parasite, infection, this, that, and I'm like, nah, quarantine. But
I think quarantine's just a good, simple title. Boom, quarantine. It just Rainbow Six Quarantine. It rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, I like it. But they're changing it. So it'd also be really interesting to see them bring Patriots back. Because that was a interesting concept game and looked pretty good. Turned into Siege.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. But there's still a lot that they could have done there. But I think they veered away from it because of like the shootings in America and fucking terrorists and all that and shit. And I was like, that's what the games have always been about, though.
No, I don't think so. I think it was more along the lines of they were in not development hell, but they couldn't get their shit together.
Well, I mean, that's why they took one of the maps out of Rainbow Six Siege, was because of the school shootings.
Oh, it was an actual school?
It wasn't an actual school in real life, but it was based on a school. Not even a school that was shot up, but once the schools, because we had like 20 fucking shootings within 4 years or whatever, they were like, we're just gonna...
in the ether.
Pretty much. And we're all like, you gonna bring it back? And they're like, nah. But, yeah, so I would just love to see Vegas 3. I'd love to see Sly Cooper 4, 5, but... What I'm very curious about is... Because for the past few years, Bethesda's had their own conference. But now Bethesda is Microsoft's bitch.
See, you can't say that. You can't say that it's bitch. They are together now. It's a marriage made in gaming heaven.
Microsoft literally owns them.
So the first, I don't know necessarily it's the first, but like the main conference that I know you and I will be watching is the Microsoft / Bethesda, and I have some big hopes for Bethesda.
I do too. I really, from both, like, we're gonna see Halo Infinite. Obviously, that's probably what they're gonna open with to show, hey guys, we listened, we made the game look better. Yeah, I mean, the game itself looked great, but the enemies just looked fucking Halo 1 retrograde. But they're probably gonna open up with Halo, and I'm curious if they're gonna like alternate back and forth. Like, here's Phil Spencer, here's Todd Howard, here's Phil Spencer. Or if it's going to be like, here's an hour of Xbox, here's an hour of Bethesda, but it's technically all Xbox because Xbox owns Bethesda.
It's a possibility, but I still think they might do a split. Like, just do, here's 45 minutes Xbox. Oh, that's our press conference. Now we're going to kick it over to our good friends at Bethesda and do it that way. Because everyone knows Bethesda as Bethesda, not as a Microsoft entity, if that makes sense.
Right.
So even though they're owned by Microsoft, I still think that they'll kind of keep them as their own entity. I don't think they'll kind of lump them in. I hope they won't, at least.
I'm just excited to see Starfield.
Yeah. So hold on, before we go into Bethesda, let's focus on Xbox, Microsoft.
Okay.
What do we think is going to happen with Microsoft this year?
Playground Games' new RPG, which is supposedly the next Fable. I'm intrigued by it just because they're the makers of Forza Horizon. I'm like, that's a very big generational, not even generation, genre shift for them anyways. But they're fantastic at creating a beautiful open world.
Which they are.
And,
sure. And
Fable got stale because it was the same, that's what, like, it was the same people for too long, and that's why they canceled the fucking new one that they were doing. So now it's just a new studio, new group of experienced devs trying. I don't know. I'm cautiously optimistic for Fable 4. I don't know if it's going to be a day one buy for me, but just with the experience and the fact that Microsoft needs a hard-hitting RPG, which also brings me to Elden Ring.
Oh?
Yes, I am really hoping that we see it, because it got announced 2 years ago, and it's just been radio fucking silent since.
Elden Ring.
The new From Software game. Well, not From Software, Bandai Namco with George R.R. Martin.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, they gave us that badass cinematic trailer with really nothing, just cool shit, and then they were like, Ghost.
I forgot all about that, yeah.
It was announced at the Xbox conference 2 years ago, so now would be the perfect time to, like, quarantine's lifting, pandemic's almost over, fucking gaming's coming back, they can be like, boom, dick on the table, October 31st, 2021, what's up?
I just want to see what that game's about.
Why? What's it fucking matter to you? You haven't even beaten Sekiro.
That's not the point. Doesn't mean
you haven't even beaten Dark Souls.
Game. Again,
you haven't even beaten Bloodborne. You want me to keep going?
Say the next one. Hey, go ahead. Get it out of your system. That's why I'm waiting. Get it out of your system.
Go on.
No, all I'm saying is I appreciate.
You haven't even beaten Dark Souls 2. I'm done.
No, you're not, because there's still one more you're missing, and I know it's coming.
There's two more.
Demon Souls and
Dark Souls 3.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Okay, so there you go. It's out of your system.
Yeah.
I still can appreciate everything about those games. Like, they're not necessarily the most fun for me to play. That's why I don't beat them, and I don't have the time to quote-unquote get good. But I still love the art style, love the games themselves. So, fuck you. And that gray hat you rode in on. So, fuck you.
Just imagine straddling this hat. Like, you could put your balls right here. It's all right.
You can dig it.
Yeah, fucks with it, right? But I'm hoping that we see that from Xbox. There's a lot of rumors flying around now about the next Forza Horizon, which I'm curious about because I'm like, those people are currently working on this RPG. So unless you're gonna do some Ubisoft shit and split your studios into like Montreal, Quebec, Canada, US, and shit.
We Vera Jacques bullshit.
Yeah, but if those rumors come to fruition, everybody thinks it's gonna be Mexico.
Yeah, I've heard that for a good minute now. I want to see them actually do so. I think it was not last year, the year before they announced the new just Forza Motorsport, which again I know you're not a fan of. I am. I want to see more on that. I want to get a release date. And the biggest thing, and I know this is kind of shitty. I don't want to say it was shitty, but the thing that I want to hear more out of anything else, out of more than any game announcements or anything like that, I want to hear them saying that they're going to ramp up production and start putting consoles in stores for sale, not online. I'm tired of these fucking scalpers. I haven't had a chance to get a fucking new console. This goes for both of them. This entire generation because of scalpers. As soon as they go online, and they know this, and there's nothing they can really do because of the pandemic. So I get it. I want to hear them say, hey, we're going to start ramping up production. Our goal is by middle of by Christmas time, there will be plenty in store for you to go pick up. And there's game bundles, which Halo, hopefully. Because that's what, honestly, at this point now, that's what I'm waiting for is a Halo bundle. That's all I want is a Halo bundle. Yeah, but it's going to
be digital.
I'm okay with that for right now. And honestly, probably by that point, there might be even a refresh. No. Because apparently there's already a rumor of PS5 coming out with a refresh.
Well, right now, the word on the street, like the article I read like 30 minutes before we started this, is it's about to get a lot worse before it gets better in terms of the PS5 stock. It's about to be like a severe drought, apparently, for a month or two. I guess what they're doing is they're just holding everything. They're going to be like, all right, what's out there now, go buy it. Good luck. We'll see in a couple months after we just fucking produce and stockpile and then flood it out.
It just pisses me off that people are doing this. I mean, there's no reason to do it really, except lining your own fucking pockets. Fuck you.
Yeah.
If you're scalping, if you're doing that shit, and this doesn't go just for gaming consoles. This goes for everything. If you fucking
my goddamn fucking Pokemon cards.
That was the next
Fuck
thing
you guys.
If you fucking hoarded gasoline with the gas shortage, if you fucking hoarded toilet paper, hand sanitizer, any type of good that would have been fine and available if you guys didn't freak the fuck out, fuck you. I'm sorry, I have no remorse, and I'm not gonna hold my tongue on that shit. Fuck you.
Nah, fuck them. I mean, for people to be able to make Target just stop selling cards,
yeah,
there's a problem. Target and Walmart have sold trading cards since I was like fucking this big.
That was like 3 weeks ago, though.
Yeah, I'm still just heartbroken because I haven't gotten shit for months.
That's a lie.
I'm talking about when I walk into a store. Like, yeah, you guys got me the bundles and I sent you the money for it, but like, and everybody's like, just pre-order them online and shit. I'm like, that takes away the fun of the hunt. Like, I like walking into a store and being like, what do you got? And then like the local card shops have the fucking stuff, but they're scalping it too. They're like, hey, you want this $50 box? It's $110. And I'm like, I can just wait for the next refresh and pre-order 2 of those boxes. I don't want to, because I would like hunting it, but I'm not fucking paying double. Suck my dick. It's aggravating. It's aggravating as shit.
Agreed. So, back to actual gaming stuff, even though Pokemon is gaming. That's the main thing I want to hear. I want to hear Xbox saying, like, hey, even if they say something along those lines, like, hey, there's going to be a drought from this month to this month, but by holiday season, you will be able to get them readily, they'll be readily available on shelves. That, to me, will be the best thing I can hear, because that means I'll actually get mine, because I'm not
I'll pick them both up.
Exactly. I'm not going to pay $1,000 for one console or close to it when I can get both of them for around the same price. I'm sorry. No, not happening.
No. I want to see Microsoft really just fucking come out swinging, because they're the only ones going to E3 worth a damn, well, out of the big rivalry. I'm excited for Nintendo to go there, because there are some things I want to see from them, but I mean, if Microsoft comes out, and I'm really, really hoping that this is the case, says that Starfield is an exclusive,
Yes, please.
That is huge. That would be monstrous. And there's counter arguments to it, and I got other counter arguments, but we'll dive into that in a minute because that falls under Bethesda, but that's just the light touch. I want Starfield to be a Microsoft exclusive. They need to really fucking perfect Halo. Halo Infinite needs to launch with a flawless Forge mode, bring Firefight, fantastic Spartan Ops, like, because this is supposedly the end. We all know in like 5 years there's going to be more Chief. But this is the end of this trilogy, the end of the Master Chief saga. Load the game up with content. Load the game up to run, because I still can't fucking play Spartan Ops in 343. If on the off chance Bonnie Wright watches this podcast, you guys need to fix that shit. But there's rumors of a Halo BR coming to it, which I'm very tired of the oversaturation of battle royales, and I'm very intrigued by Halo Battle Royale. Like, you drop in ODST style as a fucking trooper.
That would be hot.
And there's a lot of potential that they could do with the Halo BR.
Mark my words, I said it last year when everyone was talking all this shit, and I remember texting you and Chrono and saying, you mark my words, when Halo comes out this go around, it's going to be game of the year. Watch. Book it. Even with the shitty fucking face graphics for the brutes that they had, which, you know, is the big meme, I'm telling you, Halo Infinite is going to come out game of the year.
I doubt it. I don't think so.
If not, it's going to be a high contender. It's going to be.
I agree. It'll be a contender, 100%. It'll be up there. But I'm looking. Say Halo did come out when it was supposed to, right? It was coming out alongside Last of Us 2.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still think it would have gotten Game of the Year?
Last of Us 2 didn't.
No, Ghost of Tsushima did.
Yep. That's what I'm so. Come on now.
Yep, you're right. I stand corrected.
Last year was so freaking stacked. So I think that kind of plays into why they didn't do it. And I think there's some other things behind the scenes which they said, like, oh yeah, by the way, we're working on it.
See, last year was just super static for me. Like,
It's also because you were working on your fucking backlog.
I was
games like 30 years ago.
I was, and I still am, but like Ori came out, which was fantastic. Loved it. Great game. I played through Last of Us 2. It's better than the first one. I haven't played Tsushima yet.
Don't know about that one.
And for me, really, that was it. Like, Assassin's Creed Valhalla came out, but we get Assassin's Creeds a lot. And I enjoy it. It's fun. It's not as good as Origins. Yet, at least. But I just... Those are really the only games worth the damn that came out to me. And this year, I'm looking at Dying Light 2 in December. Halo Infinite, Holiday. Fingers crossed for Starfield. Just in classic Todd fashion, he's going to walk out, be like, hey, look, here's what we've done. It's available in 3 months.
Yeah, fucking pulls a Fallout 4 on us. Like, oh, by the way, there you go.
Yeah. Elden Ring's not coming out this year. They'll probably show it, and it'll probably be like holiday of next year. But really, that's it. Like, the new Pokemon game I'm excited for is Legends of Arceus. That's next year.
That was Arceus.
Arceus. Everybody argues over how to say it, and then like they did it in the anime, and I don't fucking care. Arceus. I don't give a shit.
I actually am probably gonna wind up buying Arceus.
It looks really cool, and I'm very excited just to see a new direction of Pokemon, reminiscent of like what they were doing on GameCube when they were like, let's make a semi-open world RPG. We've got the lore and the world for it.
I kid you not. Ever since you started doing Pokemon unboxings and pack openings, all I'm saying is ever since you started doing that, and ever since I started watching them,
oh fuck,
I've been playing. And this is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah.
Do you want ants? Because this is how we got ants.
I'm listening, Mallory.
But hold on, I lost my train of thought. Ever since I started watching you do pack openings and watching other people do pack openings and playing Pokemon Snap, I am slowly getting back into Pokemon just for the nostalgia sake of it. So I think I'm gonna buy Arceus, and I actually almost bought Sword and Shield the other day at Best Buy just because I could.
Nostalgia sells, dude. Like, we've said this like 18 times across our podcasts, but nostalgia fucking sells. And I love it.
Yeah.
And I like these cool new games that they're coming out with, but I also just... Like, bro, I've got almost 50 hours in Pokemon Snap already. I don't remember the last time I delved into a game that fucking hard. It's ridiculous.
Are you doing a pack opening right now?
I'm not. Mind your own fucking business, okay? I don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about at all. Alright, so let's see what we got.
Did you do 4 from the back? 4 from the back.
I did 4 from the back. Mic arm's always in the fucking way.
And here's what we do: the shiny Charizard.
Bro, I got a reverse shiny, and I still freaked out.
Ooh, Celebi.
That's a fucking $25 card right there. That's not even the final pull.
Oh. I can't see it.
It's a Shed Ninja. I don't give a fuck about that. That is my second Celebi that I got, though. Because the other option of this is Rayquaza, and they're both like $25. I'm happy about that. I'll take it.
Well, yeah, you will.
Anyway, so yeah, E3. That on a sleeve, there you go. Sega is showing up.
Yep, and it's 30 years of Sonic or some shit like that.
That was what I was going to follow up with, because I've actually never played Sonic.
Oh, I played it on the Genesis, and nothing could top it. So
I played it on the Genesis, but like I never owned a Sonic game. Like I played Sonic at my friend's house when I spent the night for one night, and that was like the one time I've played Sonic. So I just say I've never played Sonic. But Sonic fans they're something else. Different breed of fan.
Yeah,
And I'm just really curious to see what they're gonna do, because there's predictions that they're gonna do like 3 game drops. They're gonna do like the one that came out in 2017, which was in the retro style of the originals, like fuck, I don't even know what it was called. Adventures, I think, or Ultimate. I don't fucking know. They're thinking about that. They're thinking they might do another 3D platformer one that they've attempted. And I'm just like, Sonic? I don't recall Sega ever being at E3.
I don't either. I could be wrong. I mean, like back in the day when they had consoles and shit, but I don't remember them ever really being at E3 like that. So that's a new one on me.
Yeah, I mean, they might have been there like in 96 when the fucking conference started, but in the 11 years that I've been taking off a whole week of work just to watch E3, I've not seen Sega.
So are you going to take off a whole week this week as well?
Yeah, I'm already approved.
This year?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro, it's my personal holiday. It's tradition. You know how this goes.
Yeah, but the only reason I say wow about it is because there's only one or 2 conferences that you actually want to watch.
I generally have the show floor up, too. Like, while I'm streaming or gaming, I have it on my other monitor. Just paying attention to what they're going through. That's how you find out about some fun little under-the-radar games. But, yeah. I got vacation time. Might as well.
So you're saying that I should put in for mine?
I mean, might as well. Whole week of gaming and chilling and talking about games? Fuck yeah. When else are you going to use it? For your wedding? Psh, come on. It's E3, dude.
What fucking wedding? Don't repeat that. Laura's not going to watch this anyway. Don't repeat that.
Look at this special guest star, just being a fucking good boy.
Aww. That's a handsome boy.
This is a handsome boy. But, so I'm very intrigued by what Sega's going to show, because Sega has been a company I've never really been into. Case in point, I didn't do Sonic. They were... No, Capcom was Street Fighter. Sega was... I don't even fucking remember what else. Nothing worth a damn. Castlevania, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which would be interesting. Okay, I'm sorry. But, Nintendo is going to show off both the new Pokemons.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be picking them both up. Even the Diamond Pearl remakes. Very curious to see if they're going to show off Metroid Prime 4. because it was announced 4 years ago. I've never played a single Metroid in my life, but people rave about Metroid.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, 4 years is a long time to go without talking about something. Same thing goes for Bayonetta 3, which I've also never played and don't really care to, but
Bayonetta is actually fun. It's just a
hack and
different
slash.
version. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I can play 18 different hack and slashes for the same experience.
Oh my god. Live a little.
But, I mean, because they're not going to be able to show... They could show off DLC for Pokemon Snap, which I'm on board for. 100%.
Which I actually might get the DLC for that. Actually, like I said, after I'm done with this, I'm literally going to play Snap, probably more than likely.
Yeah, they... Because they did DLC for Sword and Shield, which I haven't beaten the game yet, and I haven't gotten the DLC yet, but I was, like, astounded that Nintendo did DLC for, like, Pokemon. And then as I'm playing through Snap, I'm like, they can just keep expanding the regions. They're like, hey, we found another island. Oh my god, it's just a graveyard. There's nothing but ghost Pokemon. And they've only got 214 Pokemon in this game, and they're up to like 960 total in the franchise. Like,
Jesus Christ, it's that many?
Yeah. They can do a whole lot of DLC. And I'm just here for it.
I don't think they will, but it'd be nice.
I think they will.
We'll see.
I think they will. I'm very curious. I doubt we're going to get anything Animal Crossing related, unless they're going to do some type of DLC with that. Or they'll probably just show whatever they're doing to support it, because Animal Crossing is still massive. I haven't touched it since that Easter event last year, because it pissed me off so much.
I never understood the whole the draw to Animal Crossing. Then again, I've never played one, and I kind of want to, but at the same time, I don't.
It's hard to sell on Animal Crossing just by words, because, like, you live a life. You have a fucking loan. You pay off your debt. You collect bugs and shit. But, like, it's just so fun to play. It is so
Tom Nook
addicting.
comes around and bashes your fucking kneecaps.
Fucking kneecaps you, dude. Tom Nook has his way with your goddamn lifeless skull.
I'm not seeing the issue.
I'm not either. Fucking Daddy Nook right there, dude. But it's a very fun game, and I do love it, and I do intend to delve back into New Horizons after I catch up on life. Because my backlog is still ridiculous. Hoping to beat Valhalla soon.
That's your own damn fault.
I'm trying to catch up on it. I'm trying to stay on top of, like, new releases. Like, I want us to do our Dying Light Let's Play soon, because Dying Light 2 comes out in December, and I'm like, we gotta get through that. And
honestly, because I was gonna bring that up. So hold on, let's talk about Dying Light for a minute.
Stoked for it.
So they just came out with a Platinum Edition for the original Dying Light with every bit of DLC available.
Oh?
Every single bit. And it's $25, which it normally would be $100, but it's on sale right now. It just got announced. It's on sale right now for $25 on Steam. I'm probably going to wind up buying it just to do it.
Oh, it's on Steam?
Yeah.
They don't have it on Xbox?
I haven't looked at Xbox yet, but I know Steam has it off for 75% off. So if anyone's watching this and it's still there, get it just because. I watched the trailer for Dying Light 2, and I was like, it's slowly intriguing me more. Because I remember we had this conversation about Dying Light when it first came out. I was like, man, I'm usually like the zombie game guy, but there's nothing about it that just, like, pulled me in. And I think we played it for, like, maybe 2 hours. I was kind of like, But now I'm actually getting the urge to really sink my teeth into it. Like, really sink my teeth into it just because of the Dying Light 2 trailer. And then I looked at all the DLCs. Holy shit.
They did a lot with the game. I haven't played any of the DLCs, just the core game. The core game robbed me of my achievement for completing every side quest. I was mad about it. I've got to do all that again. But, I mean, I was one of the people talking shit about Dying Light. I was like, this game looks dumb. It's going to suck. Fuck all you idiots. And then it consumed me. It was such a good game. So fun. So well done. So I'm excited to see Dying Light, because they're probably going to show more at E3. I'm curious what else. Like, Nintendo could show more of the Breath of the Wild 2, because they announced it, but that's because it got leaked and everybody wouldn't shut up about it. So, like, yes, we're working on it. Here you go. Which Ubisoft, are we going to see Skull and Bones finally?
Highly doubtful.
I think that game's just in development hell. I don't think it's ever going to come out. And
Be nice
they're
if it did.
late now. If it had come out when it was supposed to after Black Flag, they could have easily ridden that fucking hype. But now,
Well, not even Black Flag. I think it came out around the time Sea of Thieves came out. Because Sea of Thieves was after Black Flag. It came out in that time frame where the pirate game
Yep.
was getting kind of big. So
now we just got to see if they can widen the appeal. Because they were just trying to do a clone of Black Flag, and now I'm like, you have to actually make a game here, guys. You got to give me a reason to want it. Very curious if we're going to see anything new Assassin's Creed-wise. Probably DLC for Valhalla would be my guess. They'll showcase that.
kind of hoping they do what they've been like. They take
A year off.
Yeah, because Valhalla, like, you've played a lot more than I have, but this is like the first Assassin's Creed that I enjoyed getting involved in. Now, granted, I've only played probably like 10 hours, 15 hours maybe, but I still like having that itch to go back and play it. I just haven't had the time like I've wanted to lately,
Right.
which I'll get back to it. I don't have a backlog like you do, but I'm really, if they can come out with something along those lines or announce something along those, I will actually give them another shot if they come out with one this year, but I hope they wait and they do another one. Samurai, Ninja, something in the Orient, please, Ubisoft. I know you're not listening to me. I know I'm not your fan base, but come on, do it.
They're not going to do anything like that because they already gave you Assassin's Creed Chronicles China.
I don't care. Do it for Doom.
I want to see Medieval. Medieval Assassin's Creed would be pretty dope.
Yeah, but I feel like that's too close to what they've already done with the Templars and shit. That's some sort of medieval, just different area.
Yeah, but there's also, that was Assassin's Creed 1, and this is Assassin's Creed now. Even if you just want to remake one with this new engine and not fuckery that was one, I'd be down with it. But I think they're just going to show off DLC for 4, like their next big expansion. Not 4, Valhalla. I don't know why I said 4.
Because you talked about Black Flag earlier.
Yeah, and they'll probably take a year off. I still haven't played Odyssey. That's the first one that hasn't just jumped out at me, which is really weird because I fucking love mythology and Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, the Greek mythology is pretty awesome.
It should just be like that for me, but I was like, meh.
I mean, I get it. I mean, shit, you can get burnt out on games that you love. I mean, hell, Resident Evil came out about a month ago, right? I just beat it today, and I did that in the span of maybe like 2 days, 3 days.
Yeah, I heard it's only got about like a 10 to 15 hour campaign.
Yeah, I beat it in about 10.
I heard it was great, though. I heard it's very well done.
Oh, it's fucking fantastic. Highly recommended. I have thoughts on it, but I'll save that for another day. But
Fair.
highly recommend it.
Who else is supposed to be there? Right, really, Ubisoft's the only one I can think of. So we're probably going to see Quarantine or whatever. They're probably going to show some new Ghost Recon. Although Ghost Recon has not exactly been great lately. I haven't played the last two.
So having said that, give me 1 second. I got to double check something because I always get these two mixed up.
Wildlands and Breakpoint.
Yeah, so Wildlands was the one before Breakpoint.
Yes. Wildlands was the one I was really excited about that I wanted to play and fucking nobody wanted to play with me. Breakpoint's the one with John Bernthal.
There you go. Oh, okay, yeah, because I always get those two fucked up for some reason. But having said that, so apparently Wildlands took on a life of its own and is extremely good with all the DLCs that they came out with. Breakpoint, they try to sell it for like $10 and still no one bought it.
It's because nobody likes John Bernthal.
No, John Bernthal is fucking amazing.
No, he's not. Fuck him.
You know what? We're not getting into this right now. We're not doing this right now.
I am curious, just like how much. Let's find out. Because like, I'll fuck around on Wildlands on Steam if it's like cheap and you and I do some shit.
That's what I'm looking at right now. It's $15.
$15, yeah. But that's just core game, not all the DLC.
Yeah, and I would wait till they do like the well, hold on. They got the gold year 2
and then they got ultimate year 2 for $35, which is normally $120.
You might as well just do that one.
Yeah. That's the year 2 pass, season pass year 1, Narco Road, Fallen Ghosts. It always looked fun and intriguing to me. So I'm just curious, when did Ghost Recon Breakpoint come out?
2 years ago. Because it's when I broke my leg.
Yeah, 2019. Apparently it's got 75% like rating, but nothing about it jumped out at me. Like, the concept and environment of Wildlands did. Like, when they announced it, I was like, this looks really promising and cool. They showed gameplay, and I was like, this looks really cool. And then they showed Breakpoint, and I was like...
See, what I heard is that a lot of people said they should have just focused on Breakpoint and... Excuse me, they should have focused on Wildlands, and the Breakpoint should have been just an expansion off of Wildlands. Like, they said it's not exactly this... Like, Wildlands was a better overall game, the way they did everything, and Breakpoint is slowly getting better, but it's just not there yet. So it seems like it's having the same issue, except Wildlands is just so highly regarded.
Right. I still have to beat Ghost Recon Future Soldier on the 360.
Dude, I got that game for free, I think.
We can play that campaign together.
No, I got rid of that. That was a
You like
copy.
Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward?
No, I do not like Krabby Patties.
I also really want to run through Army of Two again.
I haven't played that since it came out.
It's such a good game.
And it's co-op.
And
you're gonna try to fuck me in it.
No, I've already beaten the game on hardest difficulty. So we could run through on baby mode for you and just do like collectibles.
Aw, you're so good to me.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck you. No, now it's going to your head. Now it's going to your head.
Go drink one of my Stellas, baby.
No, I'm not doing it right now.
Enjoy it.
Actually, William's been drinking your Stellas, not me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, good for him.
He came over the last couple days, and we've been doing some gaming and some other stuff, and he's been drinking all my extra beer. Not mad about it, because like now I have someone here that's a drinking buddy like in my house, because some of my other friends just can't keep up to me. But I'm not gonna lie, these last couple weeks besides my birthday, I've become a lightweight, and even on my birthday I didn't drink that much.
I was sitting here and I wanted to say something because like they can't keep up with me, and I was sitting there going, dude, when I was down there I was like outpacing you. What the fuck are you talking about?
I had a long day, okay? Damn.
The whole weekend?
Shut up.
Is that one of the beer? No, that's just Fresca. Wow, they have a new can. I have not seen Fresca in like 17 years.
Dude, I forgot how delicious Fresca is. But
it's just
we're getting sidetracked.
So
we gotta stop talking.
I mean, there's a lot of other possibilities that could pop up. We'll probably see some new racing game, either Forza Motorsport, Forza Horizon, The Club, Drive. I don't know. Burnout.
Fuck. No, it's not Burnout, because Burnout's EA, and EA's not there this year either. The EA's been doing their own thing lately too.
What? Sucking dick for more money?
Duh.
I bought Anthem the other day.
I get it for free on Game Pass.
Yeah, I found it in stores, hard copy for $5, and I was like, well, we all know how much I enjoy like my shelf of games, so I was like, honestly, for $5, I enjoyed the flying around mechanic. I could feel like Iron Man for $5. Sure, let's go. So I got it. But I still have to play the Star Wars game that they came out with. I heard it was actually pretty good.
I played probably about like an hour or two of it, and it is really good. I don't know, man. I can't get into fucking Star Wars games like that.
I mean, I haven't played Force Unleashed yet, so.
Yeah, and that's the same thing. Like, I played those, but like everyone like raves about, like, at least the first one. Yeah, they're all right. That's how I feel about them, at least.
Tell you what else I would love to see, but we're not going to because EA is not there. I want to see some fucking Battlefield.
I can't lie. I am so stoked for the next fucking Battlefield. I don't know why.
I didn't even play the last one. I haven't played since Battlefield 1. But this next one, I already have this feeling inside of me that is just like...
Oh, Battlefield 1. I got you. My bad. I thought you meant Battlefront for when you said 1, and I forgot they did World War 1 for Battlefield 1. Yeah, it was
Battlefield 5, but it was Battlefield 1.
My brain was like, I can't do this right now.
But like, we played that one a good bit, and then I did not play Battlefield 5. I haven't touched it. Don't even own it.
That game is... They caught so much shit from that game for no reason.
I heard it's a pretty good game. It's perfectly fine. It holds up. It's Battlefield.
Yeah.
But I guess they just got outperformed by COD that year, because like I didn't hear about it. I was like, oh fuck, they came out with a new Battlefield since when?
Yeah, Battlefield. I played that one a good bit before Call of Duty Modern Warfare, because I think that was around the same time that they came out, and then Modern Warfare was just a different level. And I know like they share that, just like I know like Black Ops, not Black Ops, Cold War for a little while, but you know how I am with that shit. I'll go really fucking hardcore for a couple months, prestige, and then fucking just I'm good, I'm done.
Yeah, no, I just have like this gut feeling of feeling like I'm 14 again when the new Battlefield comes out. Like 5 a.m. mornings, jumping off a crumbling building and shit with parachute in a squad with my friends. Like, I'll probably take off a day for Battlefield.
I want Battlefield to come out and be like Battlefield 3.
I also want Bad Company 3.
We all do, but it's not going to happen. Actually, I want to actually go back and play them. I have it on Game Pass where I can install them. I want to go back and actually play them.
I never played 1. I started on 2, and fuck, 2 is a fantastic game.
So, and of course, it's Frostbite, early Frostbite day, so you know it's going to have good effects or good graphics on it, even for a...
Oh, yeah. Easy. I mean, game. Crysis still holds up to this day. The original Crysis still looks fantastic. And it's just impressive. But, I loved both Battlefield 3 and 4. Broken Field 4 pissed me the fuck off for 3 months.
Yeah.
But then they finally made it less broken. I'm not going to say they fixed it. They made it semi-playable. And that's when I started...
They put a lot of duct tape on it. They put a lot of duct tape.
And that's when I started really having fun with it. But I put so many hours into Battlefield 3 and 4 combined. And I really want that feeling again.
I just want the feeling of playing Battlefield 3 again. I had so much fun on 3. Now, don't get me wrong, I had fun on 4, but 3 was just a different animal for me. Like 3, right. I think it's because that's when I first started playing Battlefield. Like I didn't do it in 1945. Was that the game?
42. I don't.
2? 1942.
1942. Yeah, it's 1942.
Okay. So I didn't play 42. I didn't play really anything leading. The only thing I ever really played was Call of Duty and stuff. And so when someone told me to play Battlefield, I was like, I'll give it a shot. And I played 3 and I fell in love. I was like, yup.
Well, I was one of those fanboys too at that time because I went through like the same thing. And they're like, if you like Call of Duty, you like Battlefield. And I was like, fuck off. Nothing's better than Call of Duty because Modern Warfare was out. And I was like, this is God tier. And then I played Battlefield 3 and I flipped teams real fast. I was like, if you like COD, you should play Battlefield because it's 10 times better in every way, shape, and form, dude.
Just think about that for a minute, though. That era, we had top-tier Call of Duty and top-tier Battlefield, and we bounced back and forth between those sons of bitches like it was no one's business. And that was, to me, like, just chef's kiss. Like, the days, man.
And now look at us. We binge a game for like a week, and then we're like,
meh.
And that,
I hate to say it. Like,
I just feel like I feel like maybe we're just getting old, but nothing is hitting me like it needs to.
So you know what? Come to think of it, I was talking to Laura about this. So now that I'm on a Monday through Friday, technically I can come home and play games after work. After I get all my shit together, do what I got to do.
Right, because you're usually home by 6 anyways.
Well, so I go to the gym. I can come home, eat, and I can have a couple hours to play if I wanted to. I don't know if it's just a lack of games that are out right now, or just like my biggest thing is like the reason why I don't like playing big story games. I don't want to get way too fucking invested and not want to put the controller down. I fucking look at the clock. I'm like, oh shit, it's 12 o'clock. I gotta be up at fucking 5:30 in the morning.
Right.
Shit. So, but I've got that urge. I want to get back into like days off from gym. Go do that and get into it. So I think I'm going to start trying to make a valiant effort to try gaming more and not just iRacing.
That's kind of what I want to do too in terms of I've been trying to play other things and focus more on things that I need to finish because like I feel like I'm probably going to fall in love with God of War.
You really will if you give it the old college try.
Yeah, and the last game that just absolutely hooked me and I fell hook, line, and sinker for and I rave about to this day was Assassin's Creed Origins. And I've enjoyed other things since. Like, we've played Gears 5. We have fun with Gears 5. I love Gears 5, but it's not Gears 3.
Or 2.
I have better memories with 3, but 2, yes. But I don't know. I I need gaming to step up to my expectations. But we saved the best for last. Let's get back to E3 real quick, because Bethesda. Because we're also almost at an hour already.
Word. I think Bethesda this year will announce a date for Starfield. I really do think, though, because it's been, 3 years now? 2 years? 3
3 years since they announced it, 2018.
So I think now is the time for them to say, hey, holiday season, or February, not February, January. When did Fallout get announced? Was that January or December?
Fallout got announced at E3. Fallout 4 was announced at E3.
Not announced, when it get released, I should say.
November.
That's right. Yeah, because I had to buy the game twice. Fuck.
Yeah. And then they did the same thing with 76.
So I think we're going to get it in November. October, November. They're just going to hit us with it.
And that's one that I want to play on the Series X.
I'll play it on PC. Because I don't know if I'm even going to get a Series X by that point. So I'm not going to hold my breath.
Also valid.
So I think, like I said, Starfield, we will definitely get a date. I really do believe that. I think we'll actually get gameplay footage of Elder Scrolls.
No.
I think we will.
I'm pretty sure that they are going to show us... I'm pretty sure most of the conference is going to be Starfield. I'm pretty sure they'll probably come out and be like, hey, here's...
76 bullshit.
Yeah, the new 76 expansion, which I give them kudos. They have turned that game around. They've provided a whole lot of content. They're still giving it life. And I love 76 still.
Which we still need to do another good session of.
Yep. So 76 is what they'll probably come out with and be like, hey, look, here's this year's stuff. Elder Scrolls Online, they're still heavily supporting as well. I know you don't care about it, but also just kudos to them as an MMO, still fucking pumping it out. I want to catch up on all the content, but nobody will play with me.
Fuck you. That's why.
They'll probably do something in terms of the new Rage that they came out with last year or 2 years ago. Yeah. They might be like, here's DLC, or here's DLC for Doom Eternal. Because they're going to build up to it. I wouldn't be surprised if they hit us with something Wolfenstein.
Which, yeah, because at this point they're due, because the Youngblood was...
Was it?
Youngblood was... Oh. New Colossus was great. Fucking fantastic.
But
highly recommend.
I feel like they're due for some Wolfenstein stuff. I still need to play New Colossus. I have it. I own it. It's sitting right there.
Highly recommend.
Then they'll probably spend like 40 minutes on Starfield, showing the world they've built, gameplay, customization, big expo for it. Reveal the date. Hey, it's available in 3 months. And then he'll probably be like, and because last time we showed you this, you wouldn't leave us alone. Here is... And then it'll probably be similar to the Skyrim announcement trailer. All the cinematic with the Dovahkiin Fus Rodah shit.
Dovahkiin.
And it'll probably be that. I don't think we're going to get any gameplay. I'm sure they have gameplay ready by this point, because it's been literally a decade since our last Elder Scrolls game.
Yeah, I can see that. I can get with that. That it would be maybe a trailer of some sort, maybe not gameplay, but I would like to see something, because we've waited 2 years from the announcement. And yeah, I know we went through a pandemic. I get that. Everything can be pushed back. I just would kind of like to see something to whet my palate, something to kind of keep me enticed, which I don't really need it because, it is Elder Scrolls.
Just get Skyrim on your fucking smart fridge, dude. Duh.
So, you guys like Skyrim, right? Well, have you played it on your new Samsung smart fridge? Where you could Fus Rodah that milk right to the back of that counter.
Yeah, baby. But, it just makes me wonder about the future of Fallout and Elder Scrolls. Like, okay, are we going to get 3 Elder Scrolls games this decade, and the next Fallout isn't until 2031?
Right. Which, honestly, I've been having an itch to go back to Fallout 4 just to kind of...
It's so good, dude. Like, I have to.
I want to rehash over it, just in general. Just been having the urge to do it. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, well, what's the next step in Fallout? And I don't know, man. There's something I want more. And I'm like a fucking dope fiend. I'm like,
that world is just so fucking fantastic. So yes, we need to do more 76.
Yeah, agreed.
I just...
You know what? You know what? I'm going to say it right now. This is my pledge to Freak, to our 7 fans that watch this podcast. All 7 of them. If there's more. After this podcast, after it airs and all that, Freak and myself are going to have a little sit-down conversation that no one will be privy to. But we're going to get a solid gaming schedule down now that I work 9 to 5. Well, 4 to whatever. I'm going to take out specific days to game with this man, to get this content rolling, because that's what the people want. Now, I know what you're thinking. Doom? You're full of shit. And I have one thing to say to that. You might be right, but you might be wrong.
I was about to say, you're going to take all these days to game with me, and am I going to be the one that has to edit the videos for them?
That sounds like a you problem.
This man's got a PC, and he still hasn't made a video yet, guys.
I'm still waiting on my piece of the video that I need edited done for me. Because I need help.
That'll be done fucking tomorrow when this is uploaded. I'm just going to render them both out. But you still have the other 3 minutes of footage that you need to add to make it a 10-minute video.
I can
and you
do
still
that.
Got to trim the other parts.
I can do that in like tomorrow and tomorrow, maybe. And then I have one video. Yeah.
More than Chrono.
You're wanting him to come from Australia to come and beat the shit out of you.
I'd win.
I don't know. I would just sit there and watch, laugh.
I mean,
he's
bigger than me, but he's got the heart problems.
Just give him the old dim.
So you just give him the old doosh, doosh. Yeah. And then down goes Fraser, like easy.
And down goes the Aussie boy. I miss you, Chrono. If you're watching.
I love the kid. Fucking come back. We need that accent.
Back. You can blame it all on me.
Doom.
That's exactly.
All right, so yeah, I think that's a wrap on Lay Gaming or E3 predictions.
Any final words for E3 or for our 6.5 viewers?
I want to see.
We just killed one off.
I want to see something cool with VR. Don't know what, but I want to see them do something. Because Half-Life Alyx came out last year, and that is apparently like groundbreaking and hey, holy shit, VR is a viable like step forward. And I mean, VR has come a long way since it came out because I was very skeptical of it. Now I own one, and it's fun. It's fun as fuck. I love it. But there's definitely a lot of room for improvement, and I would like to see them do some shit like that. I want to see Rainbow Six Vegas 3. I want to see Sly 5. BioShock 4. Keep hearing whispers. I want to see something to make it fruition. And
Grand Theft Auto 6.
That's also a lot of speculation right now. But Rockstar's really never, minus the GTA 5 announcement.
They did it 1 year and it was before E3. So it was like a day or two before.
Yeah. So now would be the time. It's been 8 years since the last Grand Theft Auto. And like 7 different renditions.
And all the DLC.
And I mean, they're still supporting the shit out of that game too, and that's another one that we need to delve back into and have a session with.
Oh, the cancer.
But I don't know. I'm holding out hopes that something at E3 this year will impress me. And I'm excited just to see gaming going forward, post-pandemic, fucking new console war, Phil Spencer at the head of it, not cleaning up after that one dumbass.
I just hope, I just want to be wowed. I just want something that's going to pull me in, and it's going to actually just make me be, like, proud to be watching E3. Because the last couple of years, I'm like, yeah, cool. There's, like, I had some, like, really, like, aha moments for sure. But
as a whole, it just leaves you kind of
wanting more. Like, I want quick anecdote, and then we'll call it. I want to feel like I did when Halo 3 got announced. That's what I want to feel again. I remember being young.
I want to feel like I did when Gears 3 got announced.
Right? But the reason why I say Halo 3, I remember being home. It was I think whenever Halo 3 came out, I was in high school. It was in the summertime, so I stayed up all night to watch the press conference. The press conference was like 8 o'clock at night, back when they were in prime time on G4.
Right.
I watched the pre-show, all that kind of stuff, and all I wanted to see was the Halo 3 launch trailer. That everyone said, "Oh, it might be happening, it might not be happening." I remember staying up to watch it, which it's 8 o'clock. You're not really staying up that late, but that's not the point. They had the music come on, they had all this, and then the trailer dropped, and I lost my shit. I was like, "Oh my god, this game is going to be fucking amazing." I think I was actually a freshman in high school, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, I was so ready for this. You know what I mean? Like, I just want that feeling again. It was like, oh, fuck yeah, like, this is awesome. I can't wait for this to come out. And it actually comes out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to see a trailer for something that's like, oh, it's coming out like
5 years from now.
10 years. Like, looking at you, the fucking game, Dead Island 2. Had that kick-ass trailer with Jack Black and all that.
Yeah,
Had a kick-ass trailer with all them, and all of a sudden, development hell. They swear they're still working on it, but I'll believe it when it comes out.
Dead Island would be another fun one to run through.
That's all I want. That's literally all I want is.
For me, I had woken up to go to school, and like we were early, so we turned on the Xbox for like a round of COD or something before my brother drove us. And on the Xbox 360 dashboard back then, you know, they had like the news thing or whatever, like the Prime Video, and it was like Gears 3 trailer, and I was like, no fucking way. And we loaded it up, and it's the Ashes to Ashes trailer of Dom just barreling through all the fucking Hammer of Dawn corpses. And then he trips, and a Locust is showing up to kill him, and Marcus shows up with a sawed-off, and I fangirled so fucking hard. And then, like, Gears 3 is the game I had the most memories with, and I want to feel that again.
He's just like...
Dom had a beard?
Oh, and then when they announced Forza, too. Forza Horizon, not Forza Horizon, Forza Motorsports 2. I was so stoked for that. I know it's not you, but I'm just saying, like, I just want to get that feeling again. That's what it boils down to for me. I want to have that feeling of, like, this is going to be awesome. I want E3 to be an event again.
What I loved about the Gears 3 trailer, too, is the fact that, like, it wasn't fake. You could tell the tone of the game from the trailer. Like, I knew going into that game Dom was going to die.
Everyone did.
Just because of that trailer. Like, he trips, this Locust shows up to kill him, and he just rolls over and takes it. And I was like, man shot his wife in the head. Like, I get it, buddy. I get it. But, I was in denial. I was really hoping he wasn't going to die, and then he died, and I cried, but...
I'm sorry, that was a hard death. That was a hard fucking death.
Fucking hit, dude. You got to see Marcus show emotion, and you're like, what? What? John DiMaggio's like, sad? What? Yeah, fantastic game. Like, fuck, I miss Gears 3. But, all right, let's call it there. Do the After Dark episode, and then go vigorously rub one out with each other.
Circle jerk.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the double Dutch rudder. Double Dutch rudder.
Thank you all so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good jazz. If you made it to the very end of this video, comment Pickle Rick.
No, not Pickle Rick. I can do better than that.
I don't watch Rick and Morty. It's the first thing that popped in my head. Fine, comment fucking Fidget Spinner. There you go.
There you go, Fidget Spinner. And guys, we love you as always. We appreciate everyone. We
Suck
really
my
do.
dick.